Dumela. O amohetse mo moketeng wa tsa bonono wa Freistata. I am Boitumelo Mohutiwa, and in studio today we have the one and only Jacobus Silwer. Welcome to the studio.
Hi Boitumelo, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I am very well, thank you. It's almost time for our show, so I'm very excited.
Yes, I'm definitely excited too. Jacobus, you're such a fan favorite. I mean, if anyone hasn't seen you, I do not know where they've been hiding. And I just would like to know, what would be so different that we're expecting from your performances this year?
Well, this year is the height of our performances is actually this project all the way from Bloem. That was thought up by my wife, Lizzie, actually. So I'm only the face of the project and the spokesperson. And she did it all while being very, very pregnant. It's almost at the time of our daughter's birth. So this bye-bye naby.
Yeah.
And this is one for the books. This is one where all the authentic music writers, composers and producers of Bloemfontein and the bigger Mangaung area, they all came together and they decided to pitch songs for us so that we can uplift and empower the indie market, indie music, independent music market in and around Bloemfontein. Let's start with in and around Bloemfontein. We'll see where it goes, but we are all for local. Loving local.
Local is lekker.
Net so, ja. Zwale, libitso laka ki tabang in Sesotho. Sufani saka ke le khwala mo Sotho, ke re jwalo anadag, ne. So, it's going to be a multilingual, multifaceted, multicultural show. Unfortunately, we only have one Sesotho guy that pitched his song for us. It's Ntate Ruben Ramoshwane. Next year we'll have more people. We have, may I say, we've got Express and Bloemnies and OFM and all as sponsors, so it's going all over the show. And it's regtig oor die Vrystaat. Ruben Ramoshwane het sy song ingeskryf. Die song se naam is Padua, and it's about a little town in Tabansho where he grew up. He's 44 years old and he's a cleaner at one of the schools in Botshabelo, and he's really, really proud of his work, his job, and proud of his ability to sing and write songs. En dit is waaroor ons hierdie projek launch. Die 12de Julie tydens die Kunstefees 19:30, R80 'n kaartjie. Asseblief kom kyk in die Koffsie Kopanong gebou en die ou Koffsie kerk soos die mense hom ken. We've got 1,100 seats to fill, so please come.
They'll definitely be filled.
Support our local people. Yes, so that's the height of all the performances. We've got a lot of other corporate stuff coming up. We unfortunately do not do gigs where you can just pitch and see us. It happens ever so often, but not really anymore. You need to book us to listen to us. Yes.
Cool. This sounds like a very big project. Take us through the planning and what had to go through. Like, what stressed you the most about putting this all together and being part of the team?
What stressed us the most was actually whether anyone's going to actually react to this call to bring your song, you know, because we Bloemfonteiners, we are really, really scared of being judged, especially by a mede Bloemfonteiner. As jy verstaan wat ek bedoel. Excuse me mixing my languages like this, going back and forth. I like that. Yes. But anyway, this is really for our people, and I was afraid that the people are going to be scared to pitch their songs. Artists don't like to be judged. To be judged, and it's very difficult. But it's one of the most important parts of being an artist. Dis baie belangrik om kritiek te kan handle. You're not only going to get opbouende kritiek in die bedryf. You must be able to handle criticism from someone who's either jealous or angry at you, or you dated his ex-girlfriend some other time down the line and he doesn't like you. He's going to say that song sucks or whatever, and the next guy is going to say this is the next hit. Let's phone someone. So you need to be able to handle that. That's really what I want for this project. My wife Lizzie and I, we put our heads together as to if we were like introduced in the music industry just now. Where can we go to know what a publisher does, what it is, who is a publisher, do I need one, an agent, what do I do? Hoe kom ek in die bedryf in en hoe begin ek? And the first and foremost thing is start singing and performing, because people need to know about you. Hulle moet van jou weet.
Yeah.
Skryf jou eie goed. As jy nie kan skryf nie, gaan na iemand toe wat kan skryf en kry authentic stuff daar buite. Daar is te veel mense, ek inkluis, wat staat maak op baie goeie hits om jou fans te trek. Ja, gooi 1 of 2 lekker hits en dan sing jy jou eie liedjie.
Yeah.
And then you'll see how appreciative people are of your guts and glory to put yourself out there and your work. Jou werk daar te sit, buite vir kritiek. Criticize my work. You know, I'll see where I can do better, and maybe it reflects on you as well. If you are, I don't know, you know what I mean?
Well, definitely. I'm taking it the advice as it comes, actually.
Yeah.
I think it's such a great platform for artists to really just put themselves out there. I mean, it's very hard to, step out and say, okay, this is something I have. And I'm sure it must have been such a really great process working with a diverse group as well. And I'm sure it's like different sounds, different music. How many artists are we expecting to see?
Well, I was limited by 80 minutes. So we could only muster, like myself and 14 others. So I was really sad to, it came down to technicalities, like if anyone heard your song before, like on a platform such as SoundCloud or iTunes or whatever, we could unfortunately not include it in this project. This is all about splinter nuwe liedjie met splinter nuwe woorde en melodie wat niemand nog gehoor het nie. And we would like to see that people, maybe for next year's All the Way from Bloom that we are planning, to write a song especially for the project, and keep it secret up until the day where we can reveal it. And kind of brag with our talent, our town's talent. No, that's a tongue twister.
Our town's talent.
Okay, ek is so dis ek as English vandag.
Ja, man, it's not the mother tongue.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, art, what makes this art is you are expressing your experience of life and your world, so that maybe me and you, we don't come from the same background.
Yeah.
But what makes you a good artist, what will make you a good artist or an accomplished one, will be if you can convey that message to me, why you see the world as you see it, and so that I can understand where you're coming from, and then in the end I don't judge you, because your view is different from mine.
Exactly.
And that's what art does. That's what I hope art will become. And
I really love it that you see it that way, because we are different people and we are going to see things differently. And for people to experience the music firsthand at the performance, it's going to be quite an interesting way to receive people's remarks and see how they react to what they're hearing. And you mentioned that it is art. I just love that, because a lot of the music that is out here today, people are going for the hits and what's on and what's trending. People don't necessarily pay attention to a story that you can tell in the song and what people are writing about. I mean, you're talking about having a certain view of the world. It's very interesting to see that your view is different from mine. What is your view of the world? What kind of song are we going to get from you? I want us to get a little bit of a sneak peek and maybe have a surprise for us.
Of my song? But then if I say something, then it's not going to be a surprise anymore.
You're going to give us just a little bit.
Okay.
Net like a line of...
Nou vir die eerste keer in my hele lewe is daar 'n klein lewetjie wat in my lewe gaan inkom that I didn't know of. Yes, we found out October month last year, my wife and I, that we are pregnant, or she's pregnant. I'm half pregnant.
Yeah,
okay.
you are
anyway, yeah. And I had to write a song for our little daughter that's going to be called Emale, and so I can't wait. I can't wait to sing the song. It's my first. It's actually a jazz, blues kind of genre song, and it's my first jazzy bluesy song that I've written ever, and it's an intimate song that I wrote for her in the womb. While she's still protected. Every new experience or every new level in life is like being born again.
Yes.
You come out, there's a comfort zone that you were in now for a specific time. En nou, dis moeilik as jy daar uitgaan. You come out screaming and kicking. You don't know what's going on. It's lights and cameras and strange people. And then gradually, usually with the help of someone who is in that specific spot at that time, you relax and you learn to you learn your way, around things and whatever.
Yeah.
And everything, just as it gets normal again, and you know exactly what you're doing and where you are and whatever, then you advance to the next level. Some people choose to stay there. That's a stagnant, you only live once. Come on, man.
Like you need to explore.
Find the ladder and climb the freaking ladder. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. Yeah.
I like that you're saying that the song is going to be jazzy blues. I mean, you are a very versatile artist. You sing pretty much almost anything, I'd like to believe, and even in different languages. And coming to the Freestyle Arts Festival and adding to that diversity, I think it's pretty important. And I think I like that, and people are going to be looking forward to that.
Yes, people must come, please. This is a thing for everyone, all ages. We kept it good and clean.
Yeah.
No political, I'm sorry, everyone has a political view.
Yes.
Keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Art has got nothing to do with that. Art is just expressing your feelings.
Yes.
Yes. And good, clean fun.
Yes.
There's no nudity, sex, and language violations. Nothing like that.
Yes.
So
we're trying to bring families together.
we want to bring families together. We want to include everyone. And the people who actually are die mense wat ons wou gehad het moet inskryf, daar's geen ouderdomsbeperking. Niks. As jy 6 jaar oud is en jy kan 'n kicking song skryf, dan jy
come in.
please submit it.
Wow.
Yeah, and actually right after the show, people can go to our Facebook page all the way from Bloem, al die pad van Bloem, and they can see when the next wanneer hulle die volgende jaar se inskrywings kan begin doen.
Yeah.
It's going to be in September already. So it's going to be directly after the show.
Wow. So this is going to be an ongoing project.
Hopefully. We'll see.
I think it would be great to see that happen and grow our small Bloemfontein as well.
Bloemfontein must
Yeah.
be bigger than what
People
we
must
think.
come here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So I know you also perform with your brother and your wife. Are we going to be seeing any performances with them again?
This year, this project, can I pick up our poster? Can I show it to all the people? Okay. Now, this is our poster. And if you see this, then see this sign here, then you know what it's about.
Yeah.
Wat gaan gebeur is, hierdie projek het al ons tyd gevat. En al ons beplanning. My arme vrou het al die admin gedoen en omtrent 3/4 van al die ander goed. So, because I was busy preparing shows and whatever, so to keep the pot cooking. Anyway, and she's a lovely, beautiful girl who plays, a pulling piano in Afrikaans English, but it's a piano accordion.
Yeah.
And my brother plays bass. But we didn't submit a show for this year of our own. Maybe next year, if we've got this thing sorted, and we don't have to worry about everything, we can go directly to organizing the show, then miskien kan ons eie show volgende jaar ook inskryf.
Sounds amazing. Thank you so much, Jacobus. We really had a nice talk, and I do hope that everyone is just going to come and experience this beautiful project that you guys have worked so hard on.
Yo. Boitumelo, we've got one more thing.
One more thing, let's go.
This whole project is, its climax is actually an album.
Wow.
And this album will be for sale on the 12th of July at our show, and at $100. And it's got all the songs that's going to be performed that evening. And it's not available before the show, only after the show. Wow. So so the people are still surprised, because it's amazing. I was amazed by the show, by the quality of the music. That was ongelooflik. Couldn't believe it.
Wow.
So, Patoba Afrika Borwa in Ja. Oh, please, please. Yeah.
Definitely. This looks really great. Woo. And that's all we have.
That's all right.
The time that we have with you.
Thank you very much. Pleased to
meet
you.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
No, thank you for working with me. Yeah.
And thank you for doing what you do.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
And that's all we have with Jacobus Silwer here at the studio. Be sure to catch this amazing project, guys. Just follow everything on Facebook. The times of the show are on the poster. So if you see this, you know what's going on. See you later.